Monday, the 18th of June 2018, 10:48 a.m. Press release. Trade Me Limited property prices chill in the Super City Auckland's average asking price fell a small, but significant, $350 on last year to $918,650 in a sign the Super City's property market is settling back to a more normal rhythm after years of frantic growth, according to the latest Trade Me Property Price Index. Head of Trade Me Property Nigel Jeffries said Auckland's market has ground to a halt after a number of years of stellar growth. Auckland's growth has been dramatic and well documented, but that growth has finally died down and we are seeing a more normal market with dips and fluctuations, he said. The key ingredient in any market growing like Auckland has been is a mismatch between supply and demand. Demand is dipping, which means the Auckland market is finally slowing. Temperatures and prices dropped in May, alongside views from buyers. The average number of views on Auckland properties for sale is down almost 6% on last year and fell 20% compared to May 2016. There are exceptions. Some pockets of the market are still extremely strong, Mr. Jeffries said. Demand for the sought-after suburb of Kingsland increased significantly in May, with the average number of views on properties for sale increasing 111% on last year. Glendon and Orewa followed close behind Kingsland, with respective jumps of 67% and 54% in the average number of views since May 2017. Mr. Jeffries said it was a great time for first-home buyers if they had a deposit behind them. There are plenty of options in the Super City, with 6% more properties on the market than last May and 47% more than 2 years ago. Sellers are finding it a little harder than they were a year ago, so there are more opportunities out there for buyers. However, despite the slowing property prices, values are still very high. Couple that with bank lending restrictions and low increases in pay, and we understand it's still pretty tough for first-home buyers aiming to get on the property ladder the country charges on. Mr. Jeffries said the average asking price across New Zealand reached a record high for the first time since April last year, rising 0.8% to $645,900 in May. 6 regions across the country reached record asking prices in May, with Hawke's Bay being the standout performer, climbing 17.9% on last year to reach $534,850, he said. Marlborough climbed 13.3% on May 2017 to reach $492,450. Taranaki was up 13.2% to $435,300, and Wellington jumped up 10% to $589,600. Auckland and Bay of Plenty also hit new highs, climbing 8.6% and 5.3% to $558,150 and $620,550 respectively. Anecdotally, we're hearing of more and more people looking to the regions for a better work-life balance, so it's not surprising that we're seeing areas like Marlborough, Hawke's Bay and Northland becoming very popular with Kiwis, he added. Wellington prices jump. UPMR Jeffries said Wellington's average asking price continued its upward trend in May, climbing 3.2% on April to reach a record asking price of $589,600, with 4% less properties on the market than last May. Supply is struggling to meet demand, and it won't be long before property prices in the capital crack the $600,000 mark, he said. Medium and large houses reach new high. MR Jeffries said medium houses, 3 to 4 bedrooms, saw record asking prices in May after rising 1.4% on last year to $648,750. In Wellington, the average asking price for a medium-sized house grew a solid 9.2% to a new record of $608,000. Large houses, 5 bedrooms, across New Zealand were up just under 1% in May, but those outside Auckland saw a jump of 11% to $811,650. Auckland dragged the national average down, with large houses down 0.7% on the year prior to $1,419,700 and back to what we saw in October 2016. Mr. Jeffries said. Townhouses lead the charge in Auckland. Townhouses in Auckland appear to be the hot favorite after they cracked the $900,000 mark for the first time in May. They're still a cheaper option than buying a house in the Super City, and with less maintenance costs they're an attractive option for buyers wanting to get into the market, Mr. Jeffries said. Ends copyright Scoop Media.